What's up, y'all? This is going to be a general all signs meant for you reading, which means that if you found this reading, you found it for a reason, and there are messages here for you. Take what resonates, as it is a general reading for a large spectrum of people, but it does not matter what sign you are. Like I said, if you found this reading, you were meant to. So I'm going to start with getting surface level energies, and we'll go from there. What are our messages for our meant for you reading? Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and on the bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Swords. So with the Knight of Pentacles being in the reverse, it's like there's a lot of incoming opportunities that want to come through for you. They could be connected to your career, to your sense of self-purpose, what you feel like you're here to do. But the major blockage that's having this energy show up in the reverse is the Eight of Swords, which is all about the brain and being kind of held hostage to the ways that the brain can very actively limit us. The brain is beautiful. Its intentions are good. Its intentions are of protecting us, and it takes into account our past experiences, our past traumas, our past movements that have ended in pain, and situations that didn't serve us, or felt like we want to avoid that in the future. And so the brain recalibrates based on that, but it can be very limiting in what we're able to perceive and open up to going forward. And it feels like with this energy, it's causing a lot of self-doubt. It's causing a lot of second-guessing, fear-based, negative-based thought processes that are very actively blocking these opportunities from coming forward that want to. Let's go deeper. The Emperor, the Chariot in reverse, Page of Pentacles. It's definitely this, with the Emperor, I feel like there's a really sturdy, grounded energy that you have access to that could very well serve you at this time. And it's being able to really sit back in the throne, magnetize things into you, let it be drawn and called into you. With the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like there could be some feelings coming up of feeling like viewing yourself as an immature type of energy, as a novice in your field or whatever venture you're in, or maybe you have specific goals you're working towards that in a lot of ways you're at the very beginning of your journey with it, and you see that, you recognize that, and there's two ways to view that. Like, you can see it for what it is, and that this is just the beginning of a journey, and I have a lot of fresh perspectives to share and add to this journey because I am so new to it, because I do have such a fresh mind about it. Or you could jump straight to this Eight of Swords energy where you're immediately second guessing everything you do because you're like, I don't know how to do this. I haven't done it before. I haven't seen exactly how it's done. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I can't do it. And these are not the energies that we want to fall prey to, that we want to lead from. They're only inhibiting us and keeping us back. And it sounds really kind of obvious, but it takes really intentional awareness to continuously keep addressing these energies when they come up, because they do come up naturally. We are a part of a society that to a certain extent really energizes those types of thoughts and beliefs, and it's really difficult to stay clear of that, even when we know, like, on a deep level that, you know, I am capable, I am worthy, I am, you know, I have the means and the tools and the abilities to see this through. Even the people that know that to their core, they can still fall prey to these types of thought processes and energies very easily. And it takes, like, yeah, every moment checking in, being present, and really examining, what am I thinking in this moment? How is it making me feel? Is it serving me? Is it holding me back? And, like, keeping that level of awareness and really continuing to redirect the energy, intentionalize it into the higher pathways that are going to really get you to where you're trying to go. I want to go a little deeper with this Chariot in reverse. It feels like there's a deeper way that you can click into being in direct collaboration with the universe at this time, and really trusting the guidances that you're receiving, and also the guidances that you're feeling called to initiate yourself. Yeah, let's go deeper. The moon. There's a lot of unknown, kind of mysterious energy at this time. There's a lot that you can't see with the physical eye, and in a lot of ways the moon represents the future. We're not meant to know the future. That's not part of the deal. Like, that is part of what makes life life, and why it does evolve us, is because it does continuously put us into a space of, you know, naturally, as human beings, we want to control. We want to know the outcome. We want to know that if I try this, I will succeed without a doubt. And I want to have reasons and proof to back that. And, you know, we don't want to go into things where maybe we will fail, maybe we will be rejected. And like, if I can't see, if I don't have a clear enough picture, then I don't want to do it. You know, that's the type of natural state that the brain especially puts us in, because it's trying to protect you. It's trying to keep you safe, is the brain's number one objective. And that's not where we grow the deepest. That's not where we grow the highest, which is ultimately what we're here to do on this planet in this lifetime. So the moon is all about having the courage, having the strength, having the inner trust, inner faith to acknowledge, I don't know what the future holds. I don't know exactly what I'm stepping into, and I don't know 100% that I'm going to succeed. And being able to surrender to that process anyway, and knowing that the ultimate success that you can reap out of this life is evolution. And knowing that if I'm clicked in and I'm moving forward in ways that I'm thinking in healthy ways, I'm believing in myself, I'm trusting what I intuitively feel called to, I can trust that no matter what mystery I'm stepping into or what outcome it may lead to, I know that it is serving me in my evolution and in my highest path, and that is what is truly success. And yeah, it's asking for a deeper faith right now, a deeper trust, a deeper, like, feeling of self-assurance without having all the proof, all the physical assurance. The moon is all about, like, things not being ultimately clear in the physical realm right now, or like in general. And I feel like part of that trust, part of that free fall, is what's going to allow you to better unlock this Chariot energy, where you are in direct collaboration with the universe, and you do feel in tune and alignment with your intuition, and it's a clear guidance. You don't have to think so much with the brain and try to spell things out so logically and physically and materially. It's not really serving you in your evolution right now. It doesn't mean throw the brain out the window. It means not always letting it have the driver's seat when you can feel that it's moving in a space of fear. It's moving in a space of doubting yourself, wanting to play it safe, play it small, out of fear of rejection or not succeeding. Knight of Swords, Judgment. Yeah, I feel like with the Knight of Swords and Judgment, because the Swords is about the brain, right? That's why we've been talking about this Eight of Swords a lot. And this is a really fast, powerful, new mindset that's coming through. And it's connected to this Judgment card. It's connected to reflection of the past and how you've moved in the past, how you've thought in the past, what your mental habits have been, and seeing how that played out. You can give yourself a little bit of this proof that you're craving, I guess, or like a little bit of like solid feedback by looking back at where did I not do something because my brain told me that it would be embarrassing, or I didn't think I could do it, and maybe you wish that you had given this a chance, and now maybe it kind of haunts you in a way where you're like, I never would have known what would have happened if I had just tried. And looking back and seeing, like, you know, it's funny, we look back at things from earlier in life where it's like it seemed so important how other people would see me in that space, or like if I were to embarrass myself, or if someone were to say no to me. It seemed like the world, like everything mattered in just that moment. And you look back and you see that like nobody would even really remember or think of that if that had gone that way. You feel me? Like, it's I feel like there's a lot you can release and kind of like make peace with through this reflection, and being able to trust that the bolder you can be, the more trusting of yourself, and the more you can try to push yourself out of your comfort zone even when you don't know the product. Like, those are the spaces where you have reaped the most reward, and that is the higher path, that is the higher frame of thinking. Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is reminding me of this Knight of Swords, in that it's like it's forward movement. It's pretty powerful, fast moving energy. Maybe there's something that you want to communicate. It's a very strong card of communication. And with the type of energy that's been coming up, where it's kind of like, what do you have to lose and you have everything to gain? I feel like there may be something that is kind of stuck in your throat chakra at this time. It's like you really want to communicate something, maybe to a specific person, a specific situation, and it's like something you've been sitting on, and really you've been caught in this Eight of Swords energy with it. Your brain has been telling you, like, you don't know how they will react to that. You have no idea if they will resonate with what you have to say at all. It could end in rejection. It could end in heartbreak. It could end in feeling embarrassed, ashamed, you know, all these different thought processes that are like telling you why you should not communicate this whatever it is that you feel called to voice, to say, to express. And I feel like the energy is guiding you that it's not so much, like, it's not really relevant how this information or this communication that you have is received. It's really not about that. It's more about this expression for you, this release for you. And it's, again, like, what do you have to lose? And you have everything to gain from this. Like, maybe they will really resonate with what you have to say. Maybe it will affect you and them on a deeply energetic level, even if the physical doesn't plan out how you would really like hope or wish it would, how you think you hope or wish it would. You can trust that there is a deeper relevance to everything that you feel called to share and express, and you have no idea the impact that you are making on yourself and others and the world and all the energies involved when you do express freely, when you do communicate what you have to say with your chest, you know, like not letting fear hold you back. This feels like a really strong message of like, fortune favors the bold, and it doesn't mean having things go exactly how you hope they will or wish they would. It's a lot deeper than we as human beings can really conceptualize or articulate, but know that all this energy, it holds merit, and you're not serving the universe by being smaller, by stifling your voice, by holding yourself back, by not taking risks. You're not serving yourself or the universe at large, and it feels really important that these energies get stirred and released and expressed however they are being called to. The Lovers in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups in reverse. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Four of Wands. I feel like there's some sort of, like, especially since this Eight of Wands came up, there's some sort of, like, soul connection involved here. The Lovers in reverse makes me feel like maybe this connection isn't really active in the physical realm, and that could be a reason why. Like, I feel like there's something you need to voice to this situation. There's something you need to express, to communicate, or you're like having that deep urgency to. And maybe because the Lovers is here in the reverse, it's not an active connection. It's not one that you really feel comfortable in bringing your voice to at this time for any multitude of reasons. And so that's what's stirring up so much of this doubt and these conflicting energies. But followed by the Eight of Pentacles, it feels like this is a long journey. This is, right now is only a mere fraction of this soul connection at large and the path that y'all are on with this. It's, I feel like, multiple lifetimes. It's not just this lifetime. It's not just a past lifetime. It's future ones too. And it's like, it's coming back to that energy of like, it doesn't really matter how this expression or this communication may be received in this specific moment. We don't know how the other person may react to it or appreciate it or accept it, or if they will. But it's like, it has a deeper purpose energetically in the grand scheme of things, not just for this connection, but also for yourself and for the universe and all the energies at large. Like, it feels like it's something that's gonna be on, it's beyond being articulated by the human compass right now. It's something is deeper energetically, spiritually. It holds a lot of relevance. And with the Ten of Cups in reverse after it, it's this reminder of like, we don't know how it could end up. It could end up like Ten of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It's like really beautiful, divine, full love. All 10 cups are full. Like, you have that sense of clicked into self, you have that love, you have that community, family energy, like you've expressed yourself fully, and it's about equal exchange, and like just like really full energy of love. And it's like, this could be possible in the end, and it doesn't mean it's with only this specific person. It's like, this is, regardless of how this pans out, which you can't predict, you can't control, with the moon energy being the centerpiece here, like that's not your place. It's not your business to try to foresee or figure out how this is gonna go, and like trying to make it go the way you want it to. It's not about that. It's saying that in the end, like, you're gonna get this love, whether like whoever it's with and whatever it's through. Like, this love, this wish fulfillment is yours. And I feel like no matter what, this expression, this call to communication that you're feeling is part of getting you there one way or another. And then we have the Four of Wands, which to me is an 1111 card. It means you're on your divine path. It means that you're clicked in. Keep going. Follow these callings that you have. Follow these intuitions. Follow this wand energy, this Eight of Wands, this call to communication. It is in alignment with your highest path. And it's also a confirmation that this is some sort of soul deep connection. Like, don't think you're crazy for feeling and experiencing what you are. Like, this is something that holds real soul relevance. Wow, yeah, this went in a really clear direction. I feel like the messages are really clear. I'm just going to go in with the Priestess of Light Oracle deck, and we'll get a concluding card for this meant for you reading. What is our concluding message? Divine Masculine, electric, active power. You hold so much power, and I feel like you know what you feel called to in this moment. You know what you feel called to express or communicate or move towards. And yeah, you're battling some internal conflict. You're battling the brain through this, but ultimately you know what you feel this call to, and it's time to take charge. It's time to not control your destiny, but take action in it, and like, you know, get those energies moving. It's calling for your action to do this. The ball is in your court at this time. Electric. I'm definitely getting that electric energy from the wands. Like, wands are a fire element. It's passion, it's electricity, it's electric active power that you feel it, you feel called to it. Be bold, be yourself, make the higher decision, take the bigger risk, take up more space in this world. How can you take up more space? Just do it. Just do it, do it, do it. That's just what it feels like. Alright, that's what I got for you. If these messages resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading, I'm offering these. So shoot me an email. My email will be in the description down below. Namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you.